Here, we will use the 4-thread overlock as an example. Do a trial run on the same fabric you intend to use in order to check that the stitch formation are appropriate. Turn on the power switch. Set the stitch changeover knob to A. Make sure the LCD is showing A. Set the 4th thread according to the Chapter 4. Down the selection lever and check the overhang claw comes out. Check that the upper knife is in the upper position. Lower the presser foot. Press down on the foot controller gently to make the thread chain. A thread chain is a stitch that can be formed with no fabric present. After ensuring that the thread chain can be made, place a double layer of fabric under the presser foot and begin sewing. Press the foot controller gently to sew slower. And firmly to sew faster. The sewing speed is controlled by pushing on the foot controller. After the completion of sewing, press the chain-off thread cutting button to cut the chain-off thread. There are 3 methods to cut the chain-off thread. The first method is to cut the chain-off thread by pressing the chain-off thread cutting button. The second method is to cut the chain-off thread with setting the automatic chain-off thread cutting changeover button. Push the automatic chain-off thread cutting changeover button. When the automatic chain-off thread cutting function is set, automatic chain-off thread cutting length is displayed on the sewing screen. This display shows 5 cm of the chain-off length. To cancel the automatic chain-off thread cut setting, press the automatic chain-off thread cutting changeover button. Only the sewing speed is displayed. The third method is to cut the chain-off thread with the foot switch. After you have completed sewing, depress the foot switch to cut the chain-off thread. By default, when the foot switch is depressed, half-stitch sewing is performed, so change the setting. Press the Edit button to switch to the selection screen. Press the right button to move the selection bar under the icon of the machine operation carried out by depressing the foot switch. Press the Enter button to switch to the editing screen. Press the right button to change the setting to chain-off cut. Press the Enter button to return to the selection screen. Press the Edit button to return to the sewing screen.